just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, bringing you the NBA on a Monday afternoon. And, of course, they're looking forward to the return, guys, of John Henson.
Kevin, he went down a few weeks back, but the good news, the flip side of that coin is that they're expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait seems to be almost over. He's finally going to lace him up soon, and he can't come back quick enough.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks, presented by State Farm. Clark in at shooting guard. Luke Richard and Baamute out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley out there in the backcourt. Green is out there with Garnett. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Now here's Rondo. 5 on the clock.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Boy, it was a clunker of a game for him at the foul line the last time they played.
Well, it's hard to imagine he'll put in that kind of performance twice in a row.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And Rondo drops them both. Here is Jennings. Screen by Dallenberg. Poked loose. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Here's Garnett. That's blocked. Jennings with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well. And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
Outside Rondo. Garnett against Dallenberg. Goes up the baseline. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And over the course of last season, they dropped the majority of their games when facing this team.
Jennings kicks to Clark. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Dallenberg. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Bradley's got the ball. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will return possession. Jeff Green on the wing. Over Bosh.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. You know, going back to Steve's point, this series was not one of the highlights of the season last year.
Yeah, Kev, you wouldn't expect them to come out on the wrong end of that series, but it happened that way, and we'll see what happens going forward.
Trying to get off the schneid here, 0 for 5. What's a schneid, by the way, Clark?
I don't know, say it.
Clark, the pass to Bosh. And the Bucks miss again.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Pierce kicks to Green. Pierce. He kicks to Bradley. Trying to get back on track. Gets it to go. And this game is tied up now. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. And Milwaukee has possession, following the miss by Paul Pierce. It's back to Jennings. He's covered by Rondo. Jennings off a pick from Dallenberg. 4 seconds left, and the jumper falls for him.
Boy, he did a nice job losing his man on a good pick and then just buried the jumper. That is basketball 101 right there, Kevin.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Rondo dishes to Pierce. Green with a screen for Pierce over Nba2K13. Here's Garnett. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
Screen by DWYANE. Clark the pass to Nba2K13. Releases from 15. No good from Clark. Well, was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Memphis.
And Kevin, they played such terrific defense in that game. It took a lot of pressure off them at the other end of the court.
Yeah, and you can't just pick one or two players out who stood out defensively. There was plenty of credit to go around. Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
Rondo kicks to Green. Back to Rondo. Jeff Green on the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
Celtics trail by 4. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good look. That's good.
Yeah, why not? Keep firing. He's shooting really well here early on.
Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jennings dishes to Clark. D'Alembert with a screen on Bradley. The dish to D'Alembert. Goes up to the stripe, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Rondo kicks to Pierce. Gets the bucket. The Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. Rondo passes to Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Bradley's got 6.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
The feed now to Nba2K13. And the shot is good. Nba2K13's got his second basket.
What a finish with that hoop.
Now Rondo. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Pierce. And another basket for Boston. He calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Melo's checked in for the Celtics. Jordan Hamilton comes in for Paul Pierce.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside Rondo. Here's Bradley. And good on the basket. Book it. Bradley's got 8. Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Clark dishes to Jennings. Now the pass to Clark. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Barbosa comes in for Brandon Jennings.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
Now here's Rondo. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Bradley kicks to Melo. Over Udo. Feeds it to Gooden. Puts it up from 17. Good.
Smart. He's just using his size advantage to get his shot off.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
Boston trailing. And here's Rondo. Barbosa with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Clark, the pass to Barbosa. Shoots over Turioff. And another basket for Milwaukee. And so it's Boston with it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Look at cool hands. An uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Turioff. Reed comes in for Jordan Hamilton. McMillan, he checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Heinrich in for Rajon Rondo. And here's the fast break. Heinrich dishes to Reed. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. McMillan kicks to Reed. Pass to Melo. Turnaround Jay. The rebound by the Bucks. Clark's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Trying to find Barbosa. He's got it now. Barbosa against Heinrich. Tries again. And Melo gets it to go in.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Now, here's Gooden. Can't get it to go. And they're on the break.
The D might need to body him up a little better next time. Get into him some.
Yeah, Clark, they need to be a little bit more physical.
Yeah, you can't play this game, Saul.
Yeah, but guys, you got to give him some credit for attacking when he had the chance.
He dishes it to Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the dunk by Sanders. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Heinrich outside. Passes it to McMillan. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. Clark. Kirk Heinrich with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Over Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Heinrich.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's still early on in the season, Kevin. But let's take some time to look at where the Celtics sit right now. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. 6th in steals. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Man, Clark, you talked about the accuracy from beyond the three-point line. And, yeah, they're one of the best shooting teams in the league. It's something they work very hard on in practice each and every day.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Bucks making a change here. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Hudrick. Right side Bosh. He passes to Clark. Kicks to Sanders. The shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Heinrich with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. Reed the pass to McMillan. Bass drops in the layup for 2. Bass has got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket. Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Boston. And then for Milwaukee. And Mbamute comes in for Larry Sanders. And it's Jennings in for Udrih. Now, here is Reed. From the left block, he sends it through. And the Celtics lead by 4.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Bosh, a screen on Heinrich. Here's Clark. Rebound, Boston.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Milwaukee with the ball. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Here's Jennings. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Jennings has got 6 points.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rondo kicks to Green. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. He feeds it to Clark. Over Heinrich. Can't hand the J off the dropper. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Now in circulation, the latest SI magazine, Cool Hands.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
So with Bosh on the bench, here's the group that Scott Skiles has on the floor. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Udo out there at Barbosa. Then there's Jennings, and it's Gooden in at the center position. Clark dishes to Gooden, over Heinrich, and there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Gooden. 8 points for Brandon Jennings. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Raptors was simply terrific. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks. He was tremendous. Clark, what a performance from a terrific player.
And, Kevin, this is what it means when you can be counted on. The kind of game he had is something he wants here tonight.
Yeah, it's so special to be able to come through under pressure in the biggest of moments, and that's exactly what he did.
Offensive rebound. Garnett kicks to Heinrich. Dishes it to Bradley. A second chance effort. Here's Turioff. Flushes it down.
He spoke loud on making the statement that play.
Yeah, that was brute force battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Barbosa with it. Now Hamilton defending. Here's Clark.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. You know, sometimes if he's wide open, he misses, but you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
Some changes for Boston. Melo's checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's McMillan in for Kirk Heinrich. And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 3. Here's McMillan. He kicks to Hamilton. Backing in. The dish to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Over Barbosa. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
To the paint. It's a look, and that one's good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McMillan. Back to Hamilton. And there's the pass to McMillan. The Celtics working the ball around now. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Clark. 43 points out last game. Here's Barbosa. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Stripped away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
McMillan passes to Hamilton. Outside Pierce. Over Barbosa. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And there's the feed to Udo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Udo's got his first basket.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Free throw good, Udo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Heinrich. Back to Green. Heinrich outside. Green with a screen for Heinrich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. Boston again missing.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Here's Barbosa. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
That's foul number 2, and I think he's got to be really careful not to pick up the third before the half.
Heinrich against Barbosa. Heinrich kicks to Rondo. Heinrich dishes to Rondo. Leads him in there. Here's pass, and he slams it in one-handed.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Sanders passes to Udo, and the basket good.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Heinrich kicks to Rondo. And that one's good.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And Baamute can't get it to go.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Barbosa against Heinrich. The drive by Rondo. And he hits it to tie the game up. Rondo's got 6 points.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped him get right to the rim.
Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Kevin Garnett has checked in for Brandon Bass. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Chris Bosh is checked in for Sanders. Tobias Harris comes in for Mbamute. Cool Hands checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Jennings in for Udrih. Here's Clark. He's got 7 inside to Bosh. That's good.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Outside Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Green. Reed dishes to Rondo. Feeds to Heinrich. Outside Green. 6 to shoot. Over Bosh. Green, no luck. Rajon Rondo again. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Clark, the pass to Udo. Clark kicks to Bosh. Stuffs it through.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. Heinrich outside. Garnett with the screen for Heinrich. Rondo dishes to Green. Working on Bosh. The baseline J. Green, no luck. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it goes. That's good. And while we're thinking about him, did you guys catch his comments at the press conference after their last game?
Guys, we always hear things about good teammates, and he certainly seems to be one of them. He has nothing but positive things to say about the rest of his team.
Well, when you talk up your teammates as much as he does, it's going to pay off. I mean, they become more confident. They respect you. They appreciate you. And now all of a sudden, it brings the team a little bit closer together.
Clark gets to Jennings. Bosh. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And it's 6 points for Chris Bosh.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Rondo passes to Garnett. Shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Clark. Shot denied. And Chris Bosh with the slam. Celtics shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Now here's Heinrich. Tight defense on him. And a look at the 2K leaderboard now with the list of centers and power forwards who have been in a great rhythm at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Kevin Garnett is second.
Well, a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yep, some of them do that, exactly, and we can see the reason why in those numbers. In general, the composure of all those players show up at the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Melo's checked in for Garnett. Turioff comes in for Jeff Green. Jordan Hamilton's checked in for Reed. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jennings kicks to Clark. Shoots over Turioff, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 5 points now this quarter.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Heinrich dishes to Hamilton. Takes the 3. Good. Hamilton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Barbosa. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way, way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Back to Hamilton. Pass to Bradley. Pulls it from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Jennings passes to Clark. They set the pick. He dishes it to Barbosa. Over Hamilton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
Heinrich outside. Bradley. Hamilton right side. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
Jennings kicks to Gooden. Fires at the elbow. And that is good. Gooden's got his second bucket.
Now the lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Bradley with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Bradley dishes to Hamilton. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. Good on the shot. Gooden's got 4 points in the quarter. The Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Heinrich passes to Bradley. Hamilton right side. There's the three, and the shot is good.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Pierce comes in for Miller, and it's McMillan in for Kirk Heinrich. Barbosa's shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. Inside. Oh, the one-hand jam.
Put that paw up there and banged it home.
Yeah,
Man, that was nice.
Little Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
right.
that was strong.
Simple, direct, and effective.
46 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Celtics. And, of course, Milwaukee, 2.5 games away.
Well, looking at Boston, they've made some nice strides, a good blend in terms of talent and experience, looking really confident to start this season.
Well, you've got to crawl before you can walk, and I'll tell you what, they're walking tall right now. This club playing with a ton of confidence.
McMillan kicks to Turioff, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 1. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Turioff. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hamilton lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Dallenberg's got his 3rd rebound tonight. That will count. No good on that last second attempt there. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
We've seen Hamilton playing a good game here. He's got 11 points, and he's knocked down 3 shots from beyond the arc also.
Well, he's showing great form on those long-range shots, guys. His fundamentals are solid. He's squared up, balanced, good follow-through. That's why he's knocking these shots down.
Bradley and Pierce fill out the wings. Garnett out there with Green, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Pierce. He's guarded by Jennings. Let's go, and another basket for Boston.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score it. Take it inside.
Here's Clark. Trains it from 17 feet out. Clark's got 13.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Kicks it to Green. He feeds it to Garnett. With the lead pass, Bradley. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Dishes to Dallenberg. He passes to Clark. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 2. And it's all evened up. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pierce dishes to Garnett. Over Dallenberg. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Garnett's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the 3rd quarter.
Bosh, the screen. Clark kicks to Bosh. He kicks it to Dallenberg. Over Green. The shot by Dallenberg, no good.
You got to like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Clark. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start today. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That free throw good from Bradley. And so Bradley nails both of them. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Clark. He's got 16. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. There's the dish to Clark. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Here's Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. The Bucks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? D'Alembert with a screen on Bradley. Clark, the pass to Nba2K13. Clark, guarded by Garnett. Clark dishes to D'Alembert.
Boy, from him, that's a really special finish.
Yeah, he's not usually someone who plays above the rim.
Yeah, but obviously he's capable of it. We just don't see it too often.
Back to Bradley. Over Clark. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Clark gets to Nba2K13. Right side, Rondo. Jennings with the steal. The pass to Clark. From 13, that falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Outside, Pierce. Gets it to go. Pierce has got 8 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Gooden comes in for Samuel D'Alembert. And it's Barbosa in for cool hands. The feed to Gooden. Feeds to Nba2K13. To the inside. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Gooden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Chris Bosh on top.
Boy, he's just a dominant presence in the low post. He gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get into good position down low before he actually catches the ball.
And I like the way his game is adaptable based on what the defense is showing. I mean, he'll change it up from game to game as long as he's still able to get high percentage shots.
Jordan Hamilton's checked in for Paul Pierce. He hits both from the stripe.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
Hamilton, the pass to Garnett. Tries from 16. He squares up and sinks it. Garnett's got 6. Barbosa up top, guarded by Bradley. Here is Nba2K13. Can't get it to go.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
The drive by Rondo. The shot no good, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Barbosa. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I think he's just got to compose himself, gather himself. He may be trying a little too hard out there. Let it flow, let it happen, don't force it.
Here's Rondo. Another miss by Rondo.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Here's Barbosa. Here's Gooden. Gets it to go. Gooden's got 4 points this quarter.
Creating that kind of shot in close is really your primary objective every possession.
Rondo against Jennings. Rondo, no good.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
There's the bucket, good. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Here's Barbosa. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Outside Rondo. Hamilton kicks to Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And it's 8 points for Garnett.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Kicks it out to Jennings. And Gooden kicks to Barbosa. To tie, and that one's good. Barbosa's got 13.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Jordan Hamilton. McMillan comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Heinrich in for Rajon Rondo. Heinrich off a pick from Garnett. Garnett left side. Back to Heinrich. 6 on the shot clock. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For the lead, he kicks it to Nba2K13. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Heinrich dishes to Garnett. And it's Green with the jam. The Bucks trail. He dishes it to Clark. Over Heinrich. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Heinrich outside. That's good. Heinrich's got 6 points. The Bucks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Barbosa passes to Clark. From the line, that is good. The Celtics shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Passes it to McMillan. Kicks it to Garnett. Gallenberg's there. Open look. And another basket for Boston.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Vukrinnik guarded by Heinrich. He feeds it to Clark. Makes the lead pass. Kevin Garnett with the steal. From 10 feet out, that's good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Turnover problems for them, and they just look lackluster out there.
Well, sometimes you have off games, but you always have to bring the effort, and I'm not sure I'm seeing that right now.
And Nba2K can't get it to go.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Reed with it. Barbosa picks him up. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Let's take a look here at the Bucks, Kevin, and how they're stacking up as this season ramps up in the NBA stats. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Boston making some changes. Paul Pierce is checked in for Reed. Avery Bradley comes in for McMillan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Here's Clark. Dishes it to Dallenberg. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Pierce. Tipped away. Here's Clark. Now the dish to Bosh. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Rondo, good. 109 left to play in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Back to Rondo. He passes to Pierce. He's guarded by Mbamute. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Here is Jennings. He's got 8. There's the pass to Clark. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Dallenberg. And another basket for Milwaukee. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Pierce. The feed to Rondo. Feeds it to Garnett. Dallenberg's there. Garnett kicks to Bradley. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Well, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
Here's Clark. Over Bradley. No good off the drop step. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 6. And after a quick break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Now let's send it out to our Dorisburg. Doris?
Guys, well, it was the stretch by the Celtics that garners the uncontainable game today. As their lead grows, so has their defensive effort, and they keep feeding off one another. It's been a statement game for them on that side of the ball.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of a game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in a 2-guard. Luke Richard and Mbamute out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at the point guard. Here's Clark. Second chance shot. Right through the knee for the layup. Clark's got 26 points.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Paul Pierce playing very well. 13 points and a steal. My, he's showing a lot of heart on both ends of the floor here.
And Clark, you love to see a player who has absolutely no drop-off when transitioning from offense to defense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Here's Clark. Puts up the baby hook. No luck. Excellent D there from Garnett. Celtics leading by 8. Green left side. Garnett dishes to Rondo. Pass to Green. Pushes up. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Green, the pass to Garnett. Now here's Bradley. D right on him. Gets the bucket. 12 points for Garnett.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Clark. And again, the Bucks miss.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Garnett kicks to Rondo. Clock at 6. Shoots over Jennings. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's Clark. They get it back. He dishes it to Barbosa. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go.
Man, that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Rondo kicks to Green.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Free throw good from Dallenberg. And Baamute's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Dallenberg, 2 free throws.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And it's Rondo penetrating. With a step back. Another miss by Rondo.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rondo. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics leading by 5. Rondo with it. Kicks to Bradley. Passes it to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Garnett, right side. Boston again missing.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Clark. Snatched up. He feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. Over Pierce. Mbah-a-Moute can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good.
You know, we saw him struggle with his shot in the first half. But here in the second, he's managed to turn it around and be much more efficient.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Clark. Mbah-a-Moute. Pierce with the steal. Now Bradley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The first one falls.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for cool hands. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
Celtics leading by 6. And Pierce, here we go. And that one's good.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Bucks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing the best work of late. And Dallenberg backing in. Moves back up. And Boston with the rebound. Pierce has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Rondo kicks to Green. Fires from the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rondo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. D2 from Jennings. Cannot hit. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Bradley. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The lift they've gotten from him today has been huge. I mean, he's been steady offensively and has helped them get out in front here so far.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rondo. Clark, the pass to Nba2K13. No luck. Celtics leading by 12. And it's Rondo penetrating. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jennings. There's Garnett. Rondo dishes to Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Bradley's got 22.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Jennings for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Pierce has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rondo drives in. That's good. And here's Jennings. Dishes to Clark. To stop the run. And it's rejected. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. And ultimately, you know, the NBA games are generally close. So 2-3 extra possessions in a game could turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
And Steve, what a shot blocker he is too. I mean, you're taught that it's counterproductive to swat a ball into the fourth row, but he just can't seem to help himself.
Here's Clark. The pass to Dallenberg. Baseline try. That's good on the jump shot. Dallenberg has got 6 points in the quarter. Celtics leading by 12. They need to get going. Rondo drives in. He kicks to Garnett. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 14 points for Garnett.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Dallenberg, guarded by Green. Here's Clark. The kick out to Bosh. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Bradley passes to Garnett. And the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 16. The Bucks shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tight. Here's Clark, guarded by Bradley. No good from Clark.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Another shot. Rondo. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. Jennings has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Well, that's a good time for the three. The fast break had the defense scattered all over the place, so he was open.
Outside Rondo. Back to Garnett. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. Jennings has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Garnett attacking. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets their second chance points. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Here's Clark, guarded by Bradley. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
At the line for the box, Clark. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Clark. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Rondo dishes to Pierce. Green with a screen for Pierce. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Boston. Miss. Will give a runner shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trail by 14. There's the dish to Clark. Gives him the lead pass. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Thus far in the game for Dallenberg, he has 12 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics leading by 12. Now here's Rondo. Back to Garnett. Dallenberg's there. The jump hook. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. The Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Up and in on the layup. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Garnett. Busted. No good that time either.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Here's Clark. And the lead is down inside single digits. Clark's got 36. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Outside Rondo. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down.
Pulled down 12 rebounds. The way you hit the glass, you definitely had an impact out there. Was that a focus for you coming into this game?
Oh, yeah, it has to be a focus for me. Every game. I know that if I don't make it a top priority to rebound, my man's going to eat me alive on the offensive glass. First and foremost, it is all about the fundamentals, baby. Take smart shots, make your passes count, and always box out. The moment I forget that, I'm in trouble. I just wish that all those rebounds helped us get the win.